Well, one of the most robust areas of the housing market has actually been student housing. It has benefited from huge growth that we've seen in immigration, but generally growing post-secondary education in this country. My next guest is a big builder in this space, Forum Asset Management's Real Estate Income Fund. An impact fund has been active in student housing and recently acquired Alignvest Student Housing REIT for $1.6 billion Canadian, making it the largest real estate deal in Canada so far this year and the second largest private equity deal in Canada this year. For more on the transaction, we've got Richard Abboud, who's the founder and CEO at Forum Asset Management. Thanks so much for joining me.
Good morning, Amber.
Well, we've been looking for real estate deals, and we're wondering, where is it going to happen? We saw some in residential. We're seeing it in student office. I don't know when we'll talk about that. Yeah. But let's talk about how this deal came about, why it makes sense.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, student housing is the most important form of housing, the way we see it in terms of dealing with our housing crisis. Every unit of student housing that's delivered opens up a unit for a non-student, as well as it protects Canada's market position, competitive advantage in being a highly educated workforce. So the supply-demand imbalance is very strong in Canada. We've got a 10% provision rate of student housing, while the U.S. is 17% and the U.K. 27%.
So that's kind of a wild gap that maybe deals like this can help to close. How does this? What's the footprint with the Alignvest acquisition?
Yeah, it's a national footprint, over 10,000 beds, coupled with our development pipeline of over 4,000 beds. It certainly positioned us as the largest player in the country at a time when large-scale capital is really required to help with the housing crisis. So we think that large-scale pools of capital are really critical to this. You know, the data that we've all heard about, CMHC saying we need 3.5 million homes by 2030. If half of those are rentals, that's $2 trillion. $2 trillion. If half of those are rentals, that's $1 trillion. That amount of organized capital, both debt and equity, doesn't exist in Canada at the moment for housing. So creating larger pools of capital, inviting large-scale institutional investors in is key. Of course, along with skilled labor, et cetera, to make this happen.
Well, let's talk about the fundamentals. I mentioned it's been a big growing market, in part because of immigration, but there's big conversations about whether we're going to have as much of an open door policy with respect to that. How does that curb the growth outlook?
Yeah, so the new numbers are still strong numbers in the context of historic and the Canadian population. There's currently a 400,000 bed shortfall across the country in terms of purpose-built student accommodation. So we're not concerned about the supply-demand imbalance. We are concerned for other reasons, but not due to supply-demand imbalance.
Well, for the universities, it matters, obviously, because they might be taking in a lower tuition student, or they've been able to make a lot up on the international side. But are you able, how much does student housing rely on the international market?
Yep, 27% of our portfolio is student housing. A lot of the cuts that were made were largely made for what's been known as passport mills. You know, colleges created to give someone a permanent residency over time. That's really what the government appropriately went after, and many of the other students are college students. Our portfolio focuses on the top 20 universities in the country, and those are the universities really driving the competitive education, competitive advantage in education.
Let's talk about the sector more broadly. We're getting interest rate cuts. We might be getting more interest rate cuts. How do you see that filtering through?
Yeah, that's a happy day for long-term asset owners like us. We welcome interest rate cuts, but we're seeing strong market fundamentals supporting the direction of things. So, you know, with a bigger portfolio, driving efficiency, driving operating margin, along with interest rates hopefully continuing to go in the right direction, our view is very bullish.
You mentioned attracting that greater pool of institutional investor interest. Does that come from within our borders? Are there conversations from outside viewing Canada as an attractive place to build and invest?
Yeah, absolutely. Incoming calls from inside our borders and outside our borders. A strong level of interest on both camps.